Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama, and there are so many teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tanaka goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he welcomes it in, shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Tunisia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Really well manoeuvred. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's found a way through. Great work on the overlap. That is a superb rearguard action. Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Maida. And the return pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shifted it to the flank. That's very neat. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. And Tomiyasu over to the right flank. And it's Tomiyasu. Tanaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well timed, excellent interception. Tanaka. And Maida. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. So what can they make of this? Doan, Tanaka, knocks it out wide. Now it's Kubo. Chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 35 minutes is number 9, Raider.
Japan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball.
Japan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Japan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Lofted it. Getting up there! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Tanaka, Tomiyasu, and it's Tanaka, and Kubo, Maida, and it's Kubo, played out wide, back towards the middle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now the breakaway. Spread to the right. Nagatomo scooting forward. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Japan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Still plenty of time left.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Japan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second period is on the way. Japan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's in a great position here. Maida. And here's Kubo, played back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Spread it left. That's good running with the ball. Nagatomo. Ito. Itakura. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tanaka concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Cracking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. It's an early cross. Cleared away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they are prompt with their pressing. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Doan plays the return pass. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tanaka.
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gets a good foot in there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nagatomo proves too strong. And it's Kubo. Kubo. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Kubo. Doan. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Japan, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Nagatomo delivers. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tanaka. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot, so he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Kubo. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through.
Gyökeres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Tomiyasu. Now it's Doğan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Isak.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Ito. And Tanaka. That has been slung wide. Wriggles his way through. Maida. That's tidy. Incoming delivery. Cleared away. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Doğan. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gyökeres had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Tanaka. And it's Nagatomo. Maida. Maida scooting forward. Maida, rapid and full of intent. Gyökeres. Now it's Isak. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Pinches it off him. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Goodmanson. Now it's Isak. That's going wide left. Tomiyasu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Isak. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Chance, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Caresses it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So it's been even so far.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Tanaka. And Maida. He is through here. There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Played back into the centre. Maida venturing down the left. He is just caressing the ball. Ball comes in. Kubo! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gyökeres wants to run onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kubo. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? Goal! Japan! How they've waited. Now they have it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
And here's Isak. And here's Isak. Duan. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, such a clever touch. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tanaka. Duan. Some good work on the right flank here. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Shifted upfield. Tomiyasu. And here's Kubo. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Doan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Jokerej running with the ball.
Sweden really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Maida looking understandably energised after his goal. Nice control. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still just that. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Sweden making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lindelof. Jokerej. Gudmundsson has the space to scheme. Now can he find a chance? Oh, good finish. They have stolen level at the last. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Stood up well to him there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he was quick to react. That's destined for the flank. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's it, they are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest. They had their chances.
And it's ended honours even today. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all.